Hello and welcome back on Joe. This is the spot where we always go back to because we realize, hey, we forgot a thing. Don't worry, there will be a lot more terraforming today because that is what we do now. But there's a simple thing that I forgot. That simple thing wasn't just the workers over here, it was actually the water over here. Yes, the workers would like some water and sewage treatment being taken care of, but they can handle that for a little while in the beginning. But yeah, this is just, yeah, it's just annoying. Okay, so let's find a way to get some water here. There's a sewage thing over there. We shouldn't really have that much sewage to handle, to treat with, or to do anything else with. We do have this guy over here, and I remember that we have it, the big water well. But well, you can either send concrete people up north until you get that done, or you use a couple of the people that you get in here to get some water going. The problem is the water pumps that we have available is either this one, and we're on top of a mountain. F2 will show you. Getting this connected is gonna be a pain. Temporarily, there may be a chance to say, yeah, you can be next to the sewage in, well, I don't think that's gonna get dirty enough for us to really have huge trouble with this. So I'm gonna risk this. I don't know that this is gonna be right or great or anything like that, but if we just build it, maybe we'll be fine. Because all we need, there you go, missing water. Yes, they're spinning around there, but all you need is water quality 55, and I'm not sure that we're going to pollute it enough to not get at least that quality. Now, we don't want to put that water anywhere else, so all I'm going to do is get the smallest water pump I can connect. Anywhere, literally anywhere. Right here is fine. TRR. Don't even give you a full dirt road. Sorry, it's full gravel road. We'll just connect you with this. Construction office 4, whatever they need, please bring it out here and then get water. Smallest pipe should be the fastest pipe. Let's see how quickly we can connect this. I want to stay as close to the surface as humanly possible because the digging is the stuff that costs you the most time and money. So this one shouldn't be bad. We're still looking at 500 days. Do you want to see what the difference is? Yes, I do want to see what the difference is. All right. Well, that's too bad because now you're going to find out. Okay. If we go straight through, what's the number? 1500. If we go here, what is the number? It's not even going to tell me. Gosh. Yeah, click that button. Click on this tiny little hitbox. 1500 days. Okay. So if we do that, it's 1500 days. Can you do less than that? Just curious. I'm just curious if we can do something useful here. Because I think there is a chance. If we go right to this corner, and then to this corner, make you straight, it tells me 1172 workdays. I forgot that that is over here. That is less. It is not a lot less. It is less. Therefore, that's what we're going to use, and then get this one connected here, and have a 74 workdays. That should be fine, but the main thing here is all of these are already, available to connect to, which is super important because that means we can get all of this done at the same time. And once that is running, we should be able to get concrete organized because we have everything else. I know they say they don't have gravel, but they do. Trust me, they do. And they have absolutely everything else. They can start delivering all the things to all of the industries that they feel like, but yeah. I mean, if you could start delivering some gravel there, that would really be wonderful, but apparently you're not really feeling that right now, this moment. Oh well, we'll get you to do the right thing eventually. Let's set this one to something else. There is a rumor was started by one of you. I don't know if it's actual rumor or not, but this map may only have earthquakes in that one location, which is quite sad, but it is the way that it is, so therefore it is not the way that it isn't. That is how logic works, and now we're back here, right? Do we need to check anything? We're at 67% happiness. This one is at 49, up from 47. That is better last time I checked. This is not great. Do I just need to demolish that thing and replace it by a real store? I really don't want to. This should be fine, but it's apparently not. Look at that line of people just in front of there. Yeah, they're not really getting what they want, and these are not gonna get happier. I don't feel like I have a choice. I just needed to make this another store. There was a comment saying exactly that. Yes, you were right. Joe was wrong. Again. So here we are. Small store. Joe. Pace yourself, tempt yourself, figure it out. This guy. Yeah, sure. We'll just put you right here. Maybe we can manage to get a couple hotels in here at some point. I think that'd be cute. But for right now, I guess we're just going to build another one of these. Do you have water access? Yes. Do you have sewage? Yes. Did you have power? Yes. So it has everything it needs, just has to get built. This can be brick road because I think it looks interesting in this area. Construction of a 6, I believe, is who needs to come out here. Do your thing. Wonderful. They will figure it out. I am not terribly worried about them. I don't know. Well, some of these maybe. Yeah, this one's already halfway done constructed. That's cute. But we don't have to worry about them too much. So there's a little bit of room in a few places here and there. Should we use them for something? Someone said put a warehouse on the other side so it can be split out. I don't hate that idea, but I don't think I will be able to connect to this. And I know that meant other side over here. But in reality, I think this warehouse will be more than sizable enough to handle the little bit of mechanical components and electric components that we need, and then the supply for the city, whatever that needs as well. So I'm not worried about that. What I am worried about, though, is figure out how I'm going to get the train connected to the thing that I wanted to connect it to. We are in a little gully here. That's lovely. But I have to get under this road somehow, and I do want to connect. Let's do this so I have a yardstick or a guiding stick to where I'm actually trying to go. It would be lovely. 7 meters was, I think, the lowest I can go. If this is what I'm kind of planning on, hoping on. If I can give myself a relatively straight shot at making all of this flat. So now I can see where stuff wants to go. That is my straight shot. That's not bad because look at this. There is barely anything happening here. Look at that. There's like nothing. Barely even goes up. What I want is just carve into the mountain right here, then let the road run over it. I think that is our cleanest and most social option for everything that we want to do here. And I think we can make it happen, especially since we have excavators already around. So let's do that tool first so we can have the measurement of where we are. This side is 26 meters. At the very least, I want to get to 26 meters. I don't think that will be enough because this is 34. Oh, no. 24 meters will probably give us what we need. All right, that's where we're going to go right here. It shouldn't take very long. I'm not even making my excavator digger hole very wide. I'm just kind of leaving this exactly where I want it here. That's 24 meters. This should technically, probably, maybe, potentially be enough to do what I wanted it to do. I would like to have the wider strip go through this, and as you can see, it's nice and yellow. That's lovely. Let's see, if I go all the way to here, it's even a little lower, so... What's so fast? That was so fast! Did you just see that? Oh boy. Okay, before I go all excited and stuff over here, I need to make sure that I can actually get the thing that I'm building this for to happen. This is not really centered. None of those are centered. You're doing it completely wrong. I think you're still on a high being excited about this, but let's say that is relatively centered and that is relatively centered too. What I want to see is any of these bridges, it doesn't even matter which one, having an easy time going over this. A triple bridge, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I think we can go a little further before we have to do that, but I think this will be perfect for anything that is or will be. Therefore, this is good stuff. Good sauce, as they say. Can I get through this to get a straight line? I should have done that first. You didn't. Oh well. You could undo and restart. No, I could not. That's interesting. Slight kink in the road. That's just part of the features. Let's get the road built. Grab the bridge type that we liked and turn camera. Sorry for the wiggles. Turn camera. A single one is totally fine. I'm just not convinced that we're making this straight enough. I think that is straight enough. Straight enough for government work. And the rail can just fit right underneath there. I think we have somewhat of a winner here. Yeah, let's call this our best junction yet. You still have to do a second junction to get the rail connected to whatever you want to connect there. Yes, and that will be a butterfly. It's still flat ground over there. You are wild. It is what it is. We can't fix everything all the time. So, there we are. Let's get you in here. And realistically, I probably should use our extra wide flattening tool for this, but I think we can make it work even without it. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. This all looks pretty good. Let's do the other side too, and then I'm gonna call this one a great success. I like that their construction vehicle's actually doing something over there. Makes me feel like something is happening. I didn't hear any clickage, any excavator noise, so let's just say this will do. Okay, get you all the way up here. There you go. You have done it. I am so proud of you. Let's pretend that that is connected for now. So, road can continue that way. That is fine. There will be another bridge over here. And because we have it, we may as well put another bridge somewhere out over here so the rail actually never gets obstructed. And hopefully that is good enough. Let's continue then. The continuation is now the rail has to connect somewhere and do something not too silly. I would say this feels pretty reasonable. Yep, carve into that mountain. If I get a little bit of a chance to build something over that gully, I will do my darndest to actually make that happen. I'd be very surprised if that happens, but maybe we can somehow finagle that. Let's see. And then you want to also go effectively the same way. There was something yellow. I want that. Okay. Maybe this is the way, and then this is the way. I always like to do both unless I use the airplane trick. But this at least gets us where I want to go. There's a very clear... that is very clear, but this is very clearer. Can you get over this? Can you get over this? We don't need electrified. Sadly, we don't have any other bridges available yet. This says sure. That does say sure. Are you sure it says sure? It says very sure. This is not actually connected. I can see that. I don't know why that is a thing, though. Should be... should have snapped the whole way. Okay, try again. You go here, and then you go here. And then snap together, please and thank you. Now the bridge is in the way. That's fine. Let's get you all the way to the end here. I really don't like when they're not connected. It's usually more a Transport Fever 2 issue, but as you can see, it's also a Workers and Resources issue. Maybe it won't be a Workers and Resources 2 issue, though. So now you're like, well, you moved that 0.5 millimeter the other way, so sorry, not sorry, can't do that anymore. Well, that's lovely. That one still works. There's a special spot right here that makes it happen for a single piece of track. Interesting. Okay. It really just tells me that we're pretty close, so how about we try to utilize the pretty close and make it a little closer, and then just call it good. How tall are we here? I can't tell because I turned this one off. It looks like we're pretty much on a similar height, but you never know. 32 to not 32 yet. I think 29 is probably good enough. Can we get to close to 30? Close to 30. Close to 30. I think this is all good. And then run the rail over that. From there to centric. From there to centric. Easy enough. Yeah. I am very hopeful that we can just use this. Now we have a lot of up and down going on, but it is functional. It is better than what I usually do. Therefore, we should all be grateful that it's happening. Having all this curvature will make getting your connections a little harder. Okay, we could dive into that gully a little more. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. I think we may be okay. Is there any use for running you that way? We did talk about potentially having cows on this side, so let's not completely ignore that possibility, that is a possibility at some point that we could possibly do. So yeah, let's just straighten us out a little bit. Run this to nowhere. They can build this, and if we don't need it, that is fine. Bevo Joe, you're completely ignoring something very, very important. Coaling station. You have none. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Niente. Nichts. That's it. That's it. It's mostly from movies, I think. That translates to you should do something about that. Okay. Oh boy. You started the turn like right there, and then here. I think what we should do. You may disagree with it, but I think what we should do is get our butterfly junction started, which is not economical per se, but it is relatively quick in terms of what trains actually want to do. So, what the trains in this game want to do, I should say. How about right there? That turn is almost what I want. But right here, if I go sharp turn 53 meters, sharp turn 60 meters. So much different. It's wild. And then what do we have here? I'm sure there's a way to make this actually really truly line up, but I'm not that concerned about it. That looks fine. Something 53, 54 meters gets close enough. And somewhere over here, again 50 some meters, this may be a pretty butterfly junction, not gonna lie. I feel like we're on a pretty good path to making this look relatively well, and it's not taking all that long to get this done. Both of those things are great if you're trying to make videos. And I'm doing this first because I'm not 100% sure that I can get away with putting the coaling station where I thought I would put it, because we still have to connect these guys. So now we have part of the junction done, which is great, but each one of these still needs this one snaked in, which will then turn it into a real full blooming butterfly. I think we can get a coaling station in here. What do you say? Obviously this side may or may not actually be used at any point, so take that with a grain of salt. But we're still going to build it and make sure that we have it in case we need to utilize it. That should be fine. And this is the last one. Wow. How are you so special? Oh, because this is kind of turned. That's why you're special. All right. Ah. No, we're not going to do this. This can oblige to the other one because it's a little smoother anyways. Okay, this was pretty simple. I could do some optimization and actually try to make quad track here to get them in and out a little easier. Also, this junction is extra long. I will make that shorter. I don't like that because that is going to hamper our style or cramp our style for our trains not being able to move as fast as they want to move. So let's put our junction pretty much under the bridge. You go out there. Wow. It's doing a lot of wiggly, and it's like, what are you doing to me? Stop it. You would go here, and then we have a tiny junction where every train should be able to get in and out and become non-blocking relatively fast. And my hope is that these just join up here. They don't, as you just saw. Very good. Okay, how about from there? Definitely not any better. Okay, so you have to go straight for a little while and then you can go up here. Yeah, we can make that work. That should be fine. Straight for a little while and then you go up here. Not there. Yeah, I had a feeling this was too easy at the beginning, so we had to make it a little more difficult, and now we're here. Great. How about you go all the way to there then? You go all the way to here and see if you can do the things. You cannot. I think these ones are actually a little too long for what we're trying to do here. So let's undo that, get you connected. You will definitely not join into this thing, but you will. Yeah, no problem. How about you? Absolutely. All right, looks great. It's a different butterfly, but maybe it's still one of the prettier ones that I've ever built. So that one's connected now. Great. Now all we have to do is figure out how we're going to get a coaling station in here, which will make this turn a little less pretty, but it will be fine. Also remember, we have trains available to deliver coal to our coaling stations. That is super helpful. Okay, take this one back to about there and see what we can do. The coaling station, I do think, is quite a bit longer. Quad track would be lovely. Do you want to have passing track anywhere here? I mean, if you do quad, you can actually probably do something over on this side. The road is on the other side. No, this is right after a bridge. The road is on both sides, buddy. Okay, if you do this a little bit angled, I think we can get quad tracks in here just fine without too much hassle. All right, without too much hassle, let's see what that looks like. This is the exiting track on behind the coaling station. Okay, we need an entrance track on this side. This is not going to be a lot of extra room, but I think it'll be fine. We could take that track back just a little bit if we wanted to, but no, this should be okay. That one just has to be connected there, and then we just need enough room to put a signal right there. On this side, it really doesn't matter. So, well, it does matter because this junction is the only thing that will get in your way. Let's see, right there maybe. I think this will be fine. This should give us enough room, and then this one just goes all the way out here. Need at least 160 meters. There would be great. And then you just join up on there. That feels okay. That coaling station will definitely do things for everyone that goes on there. I think it would be good to have a separate coaling station inside here. Although, well, if you put one in front and one behind, there's not going to be... Shunting would be cool. But to be fair, I'm kind of, for right now, I'm kind of sort of have given up on that because of this thing has not really been needed or been useful, any of those things. So, yeah, there we are. What's your problem? Wear and tear is 100%. Why have you not replaced yourself? Why? What are you doing? Wear and tear is 98%. You're also not going anywhere. Great. How are you doing? You have these vehicles available. Allow repair building vehicles online. That's good. Allow the repair cancel when long idle. Yeah. Replace you. I just... Okay. Not show all, but show... What do we have? Bus. Actually, I want to see something quick. How old are you? You're 30 years old. You should have been replaced like 12 times already. But whatever. Filter by bus, that's good. Vehicle count, no. I just want the age. 5 years, 3 years is the other way around. Okay, age down this way. Replace. Yeah, it's not doing it. That bus is just sitting there and being very annoying. None of these want to really be replaced, so that's super helpful. But fine. You want to be replaced? I will replace both of you because we still have those buses available right now. That should be easy, and we're just going to get a couple extras so they can replace whatever else wants to get replaced. Give me those, and then we're just going to go over here, talk to you, and talk to you. Do you have anyone else on your line? Oh, you don't even have a line anymore. Oh, that is different. Okay. If that is the case... Can I actually send you to the scrapyard and you do the thing that I want you to do, or are you just going to park there forever? We'll see. You come out here. It may be okay. Someone suggested something, and I kind of like that idea. So let's see if we can make that happen. I don't know that I have the best... Oh, no. I can still make it happen. No? Yes? Ah? Interesting. Interesting snapping point, but I'm not gonna fight it. Okay, the idea is, and we talked about this before, that I'm currently having no queuing space for any vehicles that come in here, which will be a problem at some point. F4 to turn snapping off for just for a second, like there. Don't crash, game. You're allowing me to do this. Do it. So now we have a longer queuing space, just because of that. That's all I wanted to do, and looks like they're doing exactly that. That looks great. Do you think our water is ready? Water? Nope, water's not ready quite yet. Asphalt at least is running. We have that guy already sitting here. How much do you have left? 19 tons of concrete, of course. There's a big wall of stuff that you have to build here, so that definitely took you extra time, but we don't have that much left. That's about halfway done. Still a lot. But at least they're doing stuff. I mean, what else can you ask for? And then rail. Yeah, so that one looks good. I'm semi-considering putting one on this side too, but maybe I'll just give it a little more space before we need to pull the trigger on that. Let's give this one a chance to get repaired. Speaking of repaired, the other side would have probably been smarter, just for the repair purposes, but I think this will be okay. They will figure out how they're going to get connected to this. We do need power, and we do need water at this coaling station as well. Where are you going to get water from? Well, I hope I can tap it from someone. Yeah, good luck with that. You don't need clean water, but you need some water. Oh, there's a thing here. There's a little pond there. But those water pumps can definitely catch on fire, so be aware of that. All right. With that said, we now have that stuff going through here. That's good. I think I would like to continue our brick building operations. F2. You're... I can't believe I hit exactly into the mountain. I have no idea what I'm going to do about this because I do not want to build a tunnel, but right in the mountain is where I managed to move. That is pretty impressive. I mean, seriously. Oh, okay. Let's see. What else do I need? Well, we need to build the rest of this, because construction office needs to construct the construction things, and therefore you have to do the things that need to be done. Also, didn't you try to make this a nice junction for your road? What happened with that? I forgot. I completely forgot. I know those were words that I said at some point. Do not demolish this. But I didn't pull the trigger on that, so now we are where we are. Okay. Is this going to be a nice junction or going to be an ugly junction? You ask questions. Well, you have this connection and you have this connection. F2, let's actually look at the mountain. So the road 100% is going to turn to the right. That's where we're going to go. Right here, to the right. Maybe up the mountain, maybe down the mountain. Honestly, the mountain is elevation 23 meters. I was going to say the mountain is not that tall, but it is. So if we say that we may just want to connect this way, F4 to turn snapping back on, then we have road going that way. I am okay with a roundabout in between here. So let's make that happen and actually center things. All we need to center is an end that is even. Hey, stop it. Give me an end that is even. Then I'm going to pull 2 from the side and make this. Oh, that's an arch. Didn't do what I wanted it to do. No, I made everything worse. Stop it. Okay, so this is the roundabout that we're going to get. Right there should be fine. That's also a good size, honestly. Get that one connected there. That looks like we have a relatively round edge. That's as round as Bebo Joe's gonna make it. And now everyone can just connect into here. That's just a connection into the city for construction and for other means. and to get the rest of the stuff organized. So you go there. Nice turn. You come... No. Did you see what I was trying to do? Ridiculous. Get in there. You would... honestly, that's probably fine. And then you... It's a little wider than I expect I would like it to be, but maybe it's okay. Let's look at our node difficulty. Take that one out. Take this bit of road back. Replace that road. I think I'm doing all of this with gravel road. Yeah, just it cannot take the same angle as you're doing here. So let's try that again. Come out that way, come out that way, take that one away. Get this angle in here, and then there you go. That looks better. Those will connect whatever's happening here, and then we will have a very simple triangular junction thing right here that connects us to the rest of the city. Maybe from... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No. Thing is, I can probably do it with one-way roads. Doesn't want it. Ah. I would totally do it with one-way roads, but... Well, I've never done that before. The only problem with one-way roads is they are asphalt. They are not going to be the brick that I actually want to use here, but if this is how you want to play, then that's totally fine. I think someone was also making fun of me a long time ago that I used the triangular two-road system thingies that always make things more difficult. But that is fine. So now this one has to somehow get into this side of the construction zone, which we don't want to have two junctions back to back. So we are going to make this a trumpet. Trumpet it is. Okay. What are you going to do? I will build a dirt road across all of this. So I have a semi-straight line to aim for. And then because this is so flat, I think we are actually going to just use the panel curvy road. Makes our life easy. 1, 2, 3. 3 definitely goes over. Okay. 2. 2 does not go over. So 3 goes over. There you go. From here? As short as possible is totally fine with me. You are floating in midair. That's very impressive, but I didn't really want that. 1, 2, 3. Cross this. Get me another pylon. Okay, gotta go further back for another pylon. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, so if we do this piece first, then go over, then it looks like it has a funny little kink, but I think that's just a note that's sitting there. We can't remove that on the bridge, but maybe this is good enough. So there's our bridge piece. Lovely. That connects us exactly to where we need to be. And then we just have to get that one down. This might be a very easy episode because all of these things kind of just flow together. So you would go there. You would probably come down here at a slope. That's okay. And then we would... I clicked 2. I know I clicked 2. And then we would give you a semi-reasonable access point. And then that's this side, and that side will have to connect... Ooh. Darn it. Should turn it the other way around. Yeah, do this again, but do it better. Otherwise, this connection will be really, really sharp all the time, so they just have to jump off right after the bridge, and I don't really necessarily want that. So yeah, let's do that same bridge thing, but on this side, and maybe we can just use this existing road. Nope. Wrong button. 1, 2, 3, you go across there. 4? You want 4? I don't mind 4. 4 looks good. 4 is fine. And then you come down this way, just all the way down. You would come down this way anyways. And then we can connect all the pieces. This should be fine. Gravel road, yes. I semi like the thing that I just did with the one-way roads, so we're probably going to utilize that 1 or 2 more times. Let's see. If you're the one that has to go all the way there, that's fine. Then we're going to take this much road back and make you one-way road to get onto this side of the road, and from here you can get into this side of the road, and now that's all connected. It's not straight. I'm not redoing that 4 times. So that side should be fine. This one would connect from here to get onto our highway. Interesting. I don't hate that snap. You want to do this? Huh. It could totally work. Which also means it was kind of unnecessary to move as far away as I did. But it did move that far away, therefore we're here now. So one-way road would go over here. This is going to be our highway road that will run right next to that thing. And then you just get back on here, like a little ramp. Obviously, we need the alternative to that. So let's give us a quick turnpike over here. You can go that way. That's not what a turnpike is, but it's fine. Those guys have decided to go somewhere else. I don't think I'm going to get these connections done if I do it the slow way, so let's do... If you do this, you're probably going to break the game, right? Probably. Save the game first. Just to be safe. Don't be silly if we get to redo... It looks like 36 minutes. Oh my goodness. That's 12:52. If you are a Patreon or YouTube member, you should have gotten a zip file of all episode saves from, well, now through the last one. That guy's just like, what are you doing? To which I would be like, there you go, there's road. Let's get you disconnected, disco, and there we are. And one-way road. You go that way, parallel to the road for some time, and then you can get out here. Cool. That looks good enough, and then this one just eventually combines into connecting to here. This will all be brick road, just not right now. Do you wanna connect into that? I kind of do, but I have a feeling it's not going to do exactly what I wanted it to do. Let's do something quick. Get that one connected there. Excuse me. I'm doing something here. How about now? Okay, good. I just want this guy to go directly into there. And just use a F4. F4. Snapping is a little funny there, but that's fine. Get that connected here, get that connected there, and now everyone can be happy and start on the road construction of their dreams. Cool. That's fine. Is it completely necessary? It'll be fine, though. It'll be fine. It will find a reason, and everyone should be happy with everything that we're giving them. Sure. We're going to remove that right now because it's going to be a problem later. And I think, because of how we have this set up, this should be fine, and this should be fine. Very good. Remove the note. Remove the note. I think without the notes, you don't get as much passing possibility for your vehicles, so don't necessarily remove all the notes. Now, what? Water? Okay, that's easy. And then? Well, are you gonna plan industry or people next? Both things are important. I like that that road is kind of pointing at this road already. That's actually, that's a sign. How about you go all the way up to here? 0 degrees there. Okay, you go all the way up to here. You take this road back. I know that this is more a separating road saying, hey, don't build past this, but this is fine. This will get us there. Cool. Yes. So you would like to build all of this stuff over here quicker. I do. So let's get a quick temporary road access right into... Where is that connection? It's right there. So we can get some of these vehicles done, or construction offices done. Construction office 6, can you do that one? That one. Bus stop This one, concrete there. This one, that's the gravel one. That's also gravel. These are all gravel. This is gravel. And then this one. Okay. And then I suppose this one, and then this just another construction office. If you can get all of these done relatively soon, I think we will have an answer to get all of these things connected quickly. So people said that these are the small ones, the small storages. I thought there were 5,000, but in reality there's just 2,500 ones. And you're right. Look at that. Okay, all we have to replace is these, and then obviously this conveyor belt engine. This one can stay here. That's just an in-between storage. Doesn't really matter because all the other stuff will go that way. So let's plop 2 of the big ones in here, so we actually have 10,000 tons of gravel waiting for us. And you go into the outside again. That looks good. TRR, road connection on the outside. That connection is made. A little bit of terraform, and come on, there you go. Not that one yet. We will need the conveyor belt to be kind of in the middle here. Oh, come on, you're being difficult. You're also hitting straight onto the road connection there. I do not love that one bit, but I think we can make this happen. Yes, I like it. How close can you get? About there. And then I think I actually do want you on the other side road-wise. Okay, that's fine. Get that one connected. It's not, maybe not as pretty as it was, but it's still pretty, if you ask for my opinion. You can go for here. That's beautiful. Because that means none of these guys need to be disgruntled at all about whatever they're going to do. This can just be a service road that goes straight over the tracks. I don't think I have a problem with that. This is a rail yard after all. So this is all neat. Obviously, I could use footpath connections, but I don't think I need that. That guy is not completely connected yet, though. So don't forget that. Also, well, this one is the priority guy that I have to use. So make it continue the other way. Let's use some of the conveyor belts that have the road connections in between. I think they look prettier for what we're trying to do here. Even if it's a service road, at least it's not super important. Okay, so that one connects us there. And then we have the priority stuff going out that way. That should all be relatively straightforward and simple, which I like. So now let's get these guys back. Okay. This is just gravel for the Republic. We only have 3 really that we care about right now, so let's get those connected from the middle. You need to get all the way back here, and I don't mind having my junctions on crossings. That's what we're doing. You go there, and you go in there. And that one is pretty easy, and if we need to, expanding this would be relatively simple for the 6 tracks that we actually have there. And now we can do the industry. Gosh. You still need a coal unloader somewhere in the area, but gravel is your main thing. Then you need cement and other things. All right. We have a relatively open space. I would like the prefab panels to be close to a harbor bay. This is a harbor bay right here because it's straight, flat, and pretty much on ground level. So let's start from the back. I need a cargo harbor medium. There are pretty mods out. We're not going to use one. No. Up. Uppa. Already green. And you are not cooperating. Okay. Is one cargo harbor going to be enough? For the prefab panel stuff? Probably. To be fair, I don't know that we need more than that, so maybe just deal with that. Okay, we'll deal with that. We will need in-between storage for this stuff, which is all going to be open storages. We could use... Is this... How new is this? Oh, this is... It says early start, but I swear I've never seen that one before. So we're going to use the medium open storages to see what we can do here. Oh, yeah, this should be fine. One goes there, one goes here. This one will have to have the road connection turned around. That looks nice. And then we have 2 of them. Great. Do I need more? I don't know, but they at least get us started. Otherwise, I was considering putting some forklifts in here. But if they're not necessary, that's good. So now let's look at the things that we're actually going to build. We will build a prefab panel factory. 55 tons of prefab panel. I think that translates to me that each of these will get their own factory connection for the stuff that they're building. That's not a bad thing. It's just a fact. And I'm actually now considering making the 2 connectors here more angled because I don't like how non-symmetric that would look otherwise. T, so I can get that factory connection over here and then go closer because the other one right next to you is going to have a longer distance to travel. That looks good. Put this one factory connection wise on the inside. That looks good. And voila. Now we have 2 that should be able to connect to their factory connections. Easy enough. Let's see. Let's see if that's true. There is... if you put them like this, yes. If you put them any other way, they won't connect. All right. If... Oh, no. Okay. Looks like I am at the end of the road. So let's get a quick free construction office out here. Not the horsey one. Free one. Move our excavators from all the way over here to all the way over there. Should we get another fuel connection connected? Let's see. How much do you have? You have 16. Yeah, we can get another fuel connection connected for you guys. I think that is fair, and I'm pretty sure they're both being used at this stage, which is totally fine and appropriate and useful, actually, because I want them to not drive all that far. So talk to you. Get in here. Building on fire. Good. Unemployment, effectively nothing. That is not great. I'm going to let the excavators do their thing and come out there first. And then see, do we have... Oh, perfect. I didn't even click the fire button, but of course it's a building where I don't have fire coverage around. Yes, I have started the fire station. But this is a little annoying. And I am 90% certain that the closest fire station I have right here there's no way that they're able to get up this mountain before this happens. I'm going to try it anyways, but I know that that's just not going to work out. So we need the demolition office, so hopefully be able to get out here, which they should be able to, but it's going to make things go a little slow for just a little while. We do have water sitting here. Beautiful. So you're doing your thing. We have the cars going in here, dropping off what they're supposed to drop off, and everyone's just building, building, building. How about you make this a high priority, and then we add, well, this one is in walking range of these guys, so they should be able to pick up and drop off all the things that they want. Buildings without drinking water, that's fine. Fire destroyed a building, of course it did. No demo, okay. Interesting thing, someone said that I can use the assign button for demolition offices if they're out of range otherwise. I thought that was a max range, and at some point the game's just like, no you can't. So, I cannot find one in range right now. That's fine. Where's my closest demo office? I don't think I have a full-fledged one. What are you doing? Your horse is it's too old? Come on! Let me see your horsey. You, wear and tear, 100%. Maximum speed. Doesn't mean anything, apparently. Allow for repair. You're 5 years old and you're already broken? To repair a horse, you need 0.087 tons of fabric. In case you were curious. I don't even know what to do with that. What does this maximum power do? But what am I trying to do here? Horsies. Okay. Automatic vehicle replacement. Yes. Horse? Horse drawn, just a horse, is set to that, but vehicle age is set to 15, so that's not gonna work. How about 10? How do you repair a horse? Where do you send a horse to repair? Allow for repair. Searching for repair station. Where? What is it? I'm sure there is one, but it's just silly. At this point, it's just silly. Horse veterinarian carpenter shop. Interesting. So the horse vet. Why is there no info, like, panel at all in here? But the horse vet would fix them. All it needs is some fabric. I'm guessing it's a big building. All of the horse infrastructure is so humongous. That's really not that fun to just build them or do anything with them. So whatever. What are you? Coal brick power police. You horse. No, sorry. You're not able to do the thing that I need you to do. Just get out of here. And if you're only gonna last 5 years, I don't even want to use you anymore. But we're gonna use this guy. Actually, can I trash all the vehicles that are in there? And we're gonna buy 2 more of those. I'm sure the other horses have the same problem, but I don't want to replace them every couple of years. Can I set the horse replacement to less? No, I have to set it for everything. Yeah, no, I don't really want to deal with that. Sorry. Anything else going on here? You are trying to figure out if you can demolish this. Okay. If I go all the way out here where I know I have a demolition office, which will be this one specifically, and say assign new demolition, and go all the way over here, which justifiably is very far away, it's green. Okay. Well, you were right. Bevo Joe was wrong twice in 52 episodes. He was wrong more than that. Just, it's fine. How's it going over here? You are ready to receive stuff. But that's a demo office. This technical service office is technically overloaded, I think, at this stage. But we're gonna do stuff anyways. That's gonna be assigned to there. This is the meat truck that I have for this side. I'm actually gonna send you, excuse me, I'm gonna send you to there as well. You do not have to wait until unloaded. You can just unload here, whatever you have left. Then you two can work together in tandem. Beautiful. What are you guys doing? 52% happiness. They have been getting more, but it's just not enough yet. So let's just feed them all the way and keep them happy. All right, back to industry. Back to industry, indeed. We were trying to build a prefab panel that doesn't produce all that much right away, but F2 will show us things and stuff. So we have to flatten this into the ground. Can we at least angle this interestingly? That road connection is never going to happen. If it doesn't happen there, we have to figure out what else to make it happen. Okay, how about you do this? This is the sharpest turn this one can do. This is the sharpest turn this one can do. Then build your building. No, I did not want you there. I wanted to see if I can get a natural connection to the factory piece, but I think the game is saying not really. But good luck doing whatever you're doing here. I thought this was gonna be easier. What does this guy need? It needs cement and it needs gravel, right? I'm pretty sure this one's the cement gravel guy. Yep, cement and gravel. All right. I can't believe that this is so hard to get this thing in here. Come on. And I need to get 2. I want to get 2. 2 is the right number that we want here, but it's taking so long. It's annoying. And the way that's shaping up, it's not really going to fit in the way that I wanted it to fit, so I actually have to dig into that mountain a little bit now. This is all not doing what I wanted it to do. Gosh. I think Seed said that the monuments, the tall statues, and just the monuments in general, the statues are pretty good for this kind of behavior. I believe it. I am surprised by how much mountain I have to take care of here. This is not what I was planning on doing. I thought I had a lot more room. Okay. Regaining progress again. I think, therefore, I am unsure about this endeavor. I think... Oh, okay. Let's try this. Maybe this will work. I need to carve into this mountain just a little bit more. Then I'm going to put one right next to this. You could argue that you should have just gone a little higher from the get-go. You don't have to be on ground level to make this happen, and that would make things a little easier. That is probably accurate. Let's see how they feel when they're done with this. This is hard. This is hard work. I actually thought I had most of the hard stuff done doing the terraforming on the mountain, but turns out that was a false sense of security. Okay, if I now say, okay, give me a little more into the mountain there, on the front of this. There you go. Make it flat, make it straightish. If I put you here, and then TRR, you effectively right next door, can I get 2 storages connected to this thing or not? If the answer is no, we do have forklifts. Do we have forklifts in early start that are useful? I mean, forklifts are mostly not useful no matter what, but do we have somewhat usable forklifts? That'll be interesting information to have before I do something silly, but this is much better information that well, let's see. We're not there yet. Also, rail connection to this thing is not a terrible idea, so you may want to consider that. Yeah. I had the suspicion that I wouldn't be able to go as far as I wanted to go. Okay, take that one out. Build this one here. As far as you want to go, which may be just about there. 7 gives me my factory connection, and now it's too long. Just want to make sure that the flickering that I saw actually meant something. So you go here. TRR. You go here. There's a piece of road there, buddy. Okay, not anymore. T, there we go. Why can you not go here? There's more infrastructure. There's another piece of road right there. You didn't take any of them away. T again. All right. Align the rail. That's important. That's what I'm trying to do here right now. And then get you in there. Okay. This one does not need... What the... There you go. Can rail get through here? That should be our first question of the day. What happened here? Oh, I clicked the button that I didn't mean to click, apparently. Can you? No. Building in the way. Okay, make a little bit extra room. Make them look a little more alike. You keep clicking on the wrong button. You know that, right? Yes, I do know. T, RR, T again, and then stay here. This may or may not let us connect. Too long. Perfect. So everything has to get closer. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is so tedious. T, R, R. Yes. More room. There you go. This is pretty straight. Are you able to connect now? Still too long. Are you kidding me? Come on. Ah. I do want the rail connection now because I started this. I'm gonna get it. No. Sit back. Sit back. Think about it. If I force the rail connection here, it's not the end of the world. It would go through here. But then I'm also forcing the ships that export stuff to fight over the trains. And if the ships are always here, which I kind of want a ship continuously sitting here because it takes forever to get them in and out, I don't want them to get their stuff or to take the stuff from the rail places. So maybe that's not a good thing to do. Maybe that is a bad thing to do indeed. And even if I connect multiple connection storages right here, they will always potentially try to compete with what the ships are doing, which is not great. So we're back to, well, are we back to a different question, or you just want a single prefab factory? You don't produce that much more. So maybe one prefab is fine because they're producing that many all the time anyways. But I really kind of wanted 2. I think I can afford it. I just have to be able to get them in here in a reasonable manner. You can always just plop them in like this. I really don't want to use forklifts. I could use trucks. I could use a distribution office to handle that, but then there's also so much volume that we may run into issues there. You know what? I am not confident at all in what I'm trying to do there. I'm not confident at all how many people I need on this side. There's just a lot of confidence issues in the current setup that I'm not really sure about or with. Hey, this guy's almost done. This guy's ready to get constructed again. Cool. Let's send some friends out here that can help, because we do need that gravel, and I'm pretty sure these guys are unassigned from the gravel now. Hey, you're done. Well done. Get me the fast one. 70, 60, 42, 46, 17. This one. That many, and then we probably should assign a bus here, but we don't have one right now, so it's okay. Are these going to do anything without water? That's a different question I don't want the answer for right now. There are so many things going on. I don't even know when we're going to progress from where we are right now. We just got steel done after 50 episodes. That's working well, minus the thing that we don't have any iron to actually produce the steel that we want to produce here. But that's okay. Let's look at some numbers. Let's look at something happy. If we look at everything forever, actually, if we look at domestic production and forever, overall, we have so far produced... What? Steel. Oh, I wanted the sale amount. Interesting. I know steel just turned on, but without clothes we couldn't have been here. That's where I'm sitting. Without chemicals, we couldn't have sit here either. I do not like that this number is not changing. What is going on right now? Where are you? You are here. You are missing wood. I'm glad I looked at that, because that's a problem. So you're empty. Why? Because you're empty. Why? There's wood in the forest, and you guys are bringing it in, but you're not bringing in enough. We have the trucks. You're at 46% wear and tear. You're at 47. These should all be around the same percentages. We're just not producing enough, which means this one is probably pulling too much out with the 2 people that work here. Oh, because we're exporting boards. I'm guessing that is the majority of the issue. I don't know that there's anything else really going on. So let's talk to our friends over here who are currently allowed to unload at the customs house. Honestly, just turn it off. Well, you know, you need a little bit. Let's do just steel, though. Let's do just steel. Let's talk to you. You can unload... honestly, no. We just need one of these to do the unloading. We don't have that much to unload anyways. That's a cargo station here. That's not the customs house. That's Dover, and this is NATO. Perfect. So yeah, let's stop exporting boards so we don't run out of chemical production stuff. That should help. Okay. With that in mind, do we have money to get a faster rear construction crane? Yes, we do. How are you doing, buddy? You are at 32% wear and tear. You haven't done anything in a long time. I don't hate this one. I could have sent it to the scrapyard. Why didn't I send it to the scrapyard? Control Z. just a reflex. Crane, no, that's a terrible one. This one is 40, 40, 45, 40, 30, 25. So 45 is the fast one, but it only has a speed of 40. 40 at 33, 40 at 100. We have one of these, I think. And 40 at longer even. This is 89 meters, this is 47 meters. I think I'm going to just get 2 of these so they can do as much forward progress as humanly possible and let them do their thing. Do you want to take on, you know, any work? It can't because that thing is in the way. Okay, someone can take this one on. You need to bring some water to that. I'm looking forward to figuring all this out. This is a big puzzle, and I have no idea what we're going to do afterwards. Actually, I do. Actually, I do. Someone said that as part of the challenge, I should strive towards a... That's an hour 4? I will tell you next time. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again then. Bye-bye.